What's up, everybody? Welcome back. I wanted to share with you some speed training motivation and the two best exercises to get you faster. And these will get you running faster fast in about 6 weeks if you do these. And you could also follow my full program on sportsfitnessempire.com, also on the YouTube channel. You can find them. They're the track drills. I also have check out the football speed and conditioning, or the football conditioning. It has these workouts, and I kind of demonstrate them. But just an example, a lot of athletes know, if you're a basketball player, football player, you want to train your vertical jump, and you hear stories of people jumping 35 inches who started off at 30 inches or 28 inches, and then it's something you can train your vertical jump and you can get a better vertical jump. It's the same thing with speed training. So many times people think that you're born a certain speed, and that's not true. I'm an example. I was a football player in high school and still play football semi-pro and trying to just, play for fun and the passion of the game like all the great football players. But anyways, I was a starting safety in high school my junior year, but I wasn't that fast. I wasn't that great at coverage. I was a hard hitter. I had good agility and speed, like for the first 5 to 10 yards, so I can make plays in football, because that's mostly football speed. The first 5 to 10 yards, if you're quick and react well, you can make plays. That's some football motivation too. So if you don't run a good 40, don't forget you can get on the field, put on pads, and make plays, react. But I wanted to run a faster 40 for my next football season so that I could get recruited and I could play better coverage, man coverage. I got beat my junior year on a streak route. I was covering the slot receiver man coverage, and we blitzed, but nobody put any pressure, and they barely beat me. But just that inch of them beating me, it was a touchdown, and I was embarrassed, them scoring a touchdown. But I had good coverage like in senior year after I did my speed training with my track coach, which now I'm a speed trainer and personal trainer. They threw it to my side. I had to dive. It was zone coverage. I had a diving deflection the first play of the first season, my senior year. Plus, I was injured. I had a back injury. But it just goes to show your conditioning and your speed and your strength training. You can even play through injuries. I had a bulging disc my senior season. I still played the whole season. That's a lot due to my conditioning. But just like your vertical jump training, you do the box jumps with weights, the squats, get your legs stronger. It's the same thing with your speed training. And you want to do plyometrics that are that also help your running technique at the same time. So many people overlook your running technique. That was one of the biggest reasons why I got faster. My speed and conditioning coach, he got me running from a 5 flat 40, which really isn't that bad, at high school level, to running a 4.6 40, and those were hand time. 2 people timed them and then got the averages. I think my best one was like a 4.6 flat, and my worst one was like a 4.72, so it averaged to like a 4.65, 4.68, or something like that. But that's a pretty good time. So many people, if you look on the differences of the 40 times, it's really not that big of a difference unless you're a cornerback. That's really the only time it's going to make a big difference in man coverage, that 40 time, if they're throwing the ball and you're a half step behind them. But if you look at the differences between the tenths of a second of 4.4 and 4.5, they're really not that much. But, if you want to be a big time player, you want to run as fast as you can. But anyways, let's get into the exercises. Hope that's some motivation for you. Think of that. If you don't think you can get faster, think of training your vertical jump. Everybody knows they can jump higher if they train properly. Well, it's the same thing for speed training. So I'm going to get right into it. This is just a stair workout, but you're jumping up with one leg. So it's a really good strength building exercise. And as you can see, I'm skipping steps. Get all the way to the top. You want to do about 5 sets on each leg. And here's the same thing with without skipping steps. So I'm just gonna. So this is the same exercise. Yeah, just hop up the steps on one leg. You're gonna get your ankle stronger, your calves, your quads, your hamstrings, your glutes, and you work on your arm action. All right, the second exercise, and here's my Facebook YouTube page. Second one is bounding, and that's going to help with your stride length. And you just go on the track and just bound. You can also do these on grass. You see a lot of good football players do these that really know the speed and conditioning. I saw um, Deshaun Jackson do these for his speed conditioning, and you're just jumping down the track, and these help with your hip strength. Here's another one. These are, yeah, that's not the one I want to show now. You can check that one out later. But yeah, just bound down the field, jump, see the explosiveness, and just training like that, your strides are going to be stronger. You're going to be more explosive, and those are probably some workouts you don't do. Just the stair hops, single leg is going to increase your speed tremendously. The alternate leg bounding or the bounding is also going to increase your core strength, your hip strength, and then your strides are just going to be more powerful. And that's the key, you know. You can only improve quickness so much, but if you improve your stride power, you're going to cover more distance. And think of, you know, if you watch NFL football, even someone like the guy who ran the fastest 40, John Ross, who went to UW, drafted first round, Cincinnati Bengals, he broke the 40-yard dash record. But if you watch him play football, his strides aren't that long, but he's so powerful that he covers more ground because he kind of like jumps in between each step. But anyways, that's all for my speed training advice. Hit me up if you're in Eugene, Oregon, for some speed and conditioning training. And I also have online training and sports nutrition programs. Check out sportsfitnessempire.com and fitnessmealplans.info. Yes, that's .info instead of .com. All right, peace.